Hey, back again. Okay. So I didn't realize how long it takes for these things to upload, so I think I'm gonna probably just do one maybe a week or something like that. The reason why I wanted to do a video blog was just because, I don't know, because, it's like I said in the last one, I don't do a lot with my time, and, a lot really goes on in my head, but this is a good way for me to kind of pass the time and kind of share my thoughts and feelings. Tonight, I mean, hopefully in the future I'll have like a little better attitude because, I don't know, lately it's been really kind of depressing in my eyes. I mean, I know it's kind of sad, but I don't know, just a lot, what happens in my life, I mean, like when one thing goes wrong, a lot goes wrong, and nothing really goes the way I planned or wanted to. It's just, if I find something that makes me happy, I can't get it. If something I have makes me happy, I can't keep it. You know what I mean? And, I don't know, just things tend to, topple over for me, you know what I mean? Like, when when I moved into the apartment and stuff like that, I was on such a high, I was like, this is awesome. It was so much fun. This is great. I'm doing, I have a new job and stuff like that. And then I got in this car accident. You know what I mean? I hit some chick because I was fucking driving, and it was kind of rainy out. Okay, so this was like maybe like October or something like that. Like October, I think Halloween maybe. I don't know, but so I was driving in my car, and I was driving to work, and then I saw this guy, this total asshole, it seemed like, tailing this lady and then, swerving around her, because this lady was going kind of slow, so I was like, oh, what is this lady driving slow for? Drove up past her, and then saw she was, hardcore putting on makeup while driving, in the mirror, while driving, and I was like, you gotta be kidding me, oh shit, and then I hit some chick, and it was fucking terrible. It was a total mindfuck because I've never been in an accident before. I was in my mom's car one time when some guy backed up into me, but this was my fault. Fucking airbags deployed and everything. I got a sweet scar. I don't know if you could, see that? It's a fucking scar from that now. Reminds me of my ordeals. So, but. Because that happened, and then turns out, I didn't have insurance, along. That's kind of a whole nother story that, kind of fell into my lap. Not really necessarily my fault, just bad communication, with my dad and stuff. But, so that happened, and, now I'm stricken with this, here, let me show you, because I have a pound of paperwork. I don't know, it's probably, can you see that? Total damages, $15,179.50. I gotta pay that now. So, that happened, and I've been still, not necessarily, avoiding calling them, because it's scary. I mean, it's really scary, It's to have something like that fall on your plate, and it's not your fault, really makes you kind of hate everything around you, you know what I mean? So I have yet to call them, and, they gave me the option of paying half of it, which is $7,600. But you have to pay that all in once. You have to pay that in a lump sum. It's like, oh yeah, sure, let me just pull $7,600 out of my ass and then give it to you, right? So, I mean, it's so that happened, and, I couldn't give them I obviously couldn't give them the $7,600, and so now I have to, figure out, I gotta figure out payments for this thing, so I'm gonna be paying this off for the next, 5-6 years of my goddamn life, and, which I don't want to do, and again, I have no, I shouldn't have a problem paying it, but just the fact that why I have to pay it, I mean, it's this is, this wasn't my fault, and it was bad communication, so this just dropped into my lap, and now I have to deal with this for the next, 5-6 years of my life, and paying this off and crap. So I got to take care of that. So that happened, and it just I hated it because I was like, okay, so I was doing so good for a while. I was doing so good. I just like fell apart, you know what I mean? Like I didn't have a car, you know, I had no idea what I was going to do about this because I wasn't getting any help from anyone. Like as far as how to figure this out, like, you know, I had, you know, finally I had some help from my grandpa, but, you know, and you know, it's just, it's a total mess, man. It's like, my life is such a crapple, but I mean, at the same time, it's like, you know, as much crap I go through, I mean, I really kind of try to stick up for myself. And do, you know, like be as happy as I can, and you know, make other people happy. What, you know, makes me happy is, you know, making people laugh and smile and stuff like that. And if I've done that to you, then I've done my job. But so that whole accident shit happened. You know, just recently I busted my knee. I tore my meniscus at work, and it hurts. So I had to deal with that now. I mean, I like the doctor told me, like, I told him it's getting kind of better, and then the doctor told me to kind of wait it out and see how it feels. But I'd rather get surgery, you know, just so it doesn't, you know, there's not more of a likelihood of it happening again. But, so that happened. So that's kind of like how my life is. It's like, you know, I haven't found a time where I was really, really genuinely happy. And this is real depressing. So, but I mean, that's the point. That's the reason why I want to do these video blogs. Is just kind of, you know, like put it out there, I guess. I mean, you know, it's. I mean, I'm not necessarily afraid or, you know, ashamed of talking about it and you know, sharing it with the internet and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like I mean, I'm an open guy, so that's kind of how I do it. So, but I don't know. So yeah, that's depressing. But again, you know, hopefully in the future I'll have ones that are a little bit more upbeat and a little bit, you know, happier or funny or whatever. But I don't know. The moral of the story is, like, I mean, if you're out there, I mean, it's like, and you know, I'll have friends that say they're going through troubling times, and it's like, I understand that, but you really don't know what it's like to kind of go through really, really tough times. And I'm not looking for a pity, you know, like anyone to pity me or something like that, but I mean, I do go through a lot that not a lot of people do, and I go through like a lot of shit that people shouldn't deserve. I mean, it's just straight up, you know what I mean? And but at the same time, it's frustrating to see other people like try to say that I'm not depressed, but again, you know, I'm still there for them. I still help them as much as I can because I can relate to an extent of, you know, like I've gone through shit myself, so I know what it's like to be, you know, really unhappy and stuff like that. So I do my best to help them out. You know, that's what I do because, you know, I mean, that's, you know, again, you know, that's what I tell everyone. It's like, you know, you can go through a lot, but I mean, it can always be worse. You know, it can always be worse. So you really have to kind of be happy with what you have and take advantage of what you have and take advantage of, you know, the positive things you have in life. So, but I mean, you know, that's my gift, not gift. What am I talking about? That's my advice to you all. I mean, if you really go through a lot of troubling times, like, just think about the positive. You know, I mean, it's really cliche, but it's true. It's the truth. I mean, it's like, just be happy, man. Just like, you know what I mean? It's you can't. Life is short. Life can be really short for some of us, and you have to take advantage of what you have now. And I mean, you know, like I said, I do the best I can to make myself happy, and like that's why I want to be more active. You know what I mean? Because like I want to take advantage of my time and of my, you know, whether it be abilities like writing music or playing music or something like that, or, you know, doing some sort of art or something like that. You know, I've seen myself do it in the past, but, you know, again, as far as the motivation to do it, you know, continuously, but I don't know, like I do the best I can. So that is going to conclude today. Today, what it is, it's 2:16 in the morning, in the AMs, on February 6th, 2010. 2010 is really weird. But yeah, so that's going to be it for today. And I don't know, I'll see you guys next week. And keep on trucking.